Okay guys, welcome. We are doing our first Let's Play. We're doing Wurm Online, so this is like episode 1. I'm Custis Manite, and my friend's here, Reginum. I don't think you'll hear him very well, because for some reason I can't get voice to work on Skype through the broadcasting software, but hey. I'll be able to talk to him. He just said hello, if you heard that. Magical. So, let's boot on with the game. Alright, so you can probably see the game now. We've been playing this for quite a while, so we have quite a bit going. Why am I moving slowly? Oh shit, I got loads of stuff. Yeah. And I'm low on water. A docent dog. Well, pretty much. It's how unsophisticated folks speak it. Am I going the right way? I hope so. It's like pitch black outside. Alright, so I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I see you. That's you, yeah. Somebody's planted some trees. Oh, I think they might be Drake's trees. Not entirely sure, mind you. Am I wearing my... I am. Oh, Drake. An old leader of mine. He's a nice guy, he's just a bit... What is the word? He's a bit, that's what we'll have, he's a bit. I'm a bit, but he's more of a bit. There's a troll up there. I know, I'm like hiding right behind you. Yeah. I have no cotton. So, see my new sword? A large, heavy sword, almost as tall as a 10-year-old child. It could be imbued with a lump. Oh, its quality is 81. But I'm having a sword made, I'm having a two-handed made, steel, 95 quality, and it's going to have loads of enchants on it, so it's going to have like a enchant so it transfers life from my opponent to me, so I don't have to heal during a fight. It's going to have one so I get double skill from it. One of them so I get to steal skills from other people, so if I'm like fighting you, I'll be stealing what you've already learned and giving it to myself. It's going to be a badass sword, and it's going to be mine, and it's costing 1 month premium time to the creator. One of the guys in our village, I can't remember his name. So how are you doing with the rose bushes? I know. Should we, you do that side, the one you're going to. I'll get over and do these. Hey? I know, but at the same time, there's a young slime troll right there. Dude, I attacked a troll the other day. I don't probably recommend that. Yeah, okay, you go fight it. I'm gonna stand here and watch. Come on, let's go. Let's. Is there a guard tower? No, there isn't. Okay, if we position ourselves fighting so our backs are against the door, let's do it a wide berth. If it gets us too low on health, we can just dive into the settlement. Yeah. I think it's after me, Ron. No, it's coming at you. Yeah, he's right behind you. Stand by the door, try and get him to focus on you. I'm going to come up behind him and chop his arse off. No, he's coming for me. It's him. He's awesome. Oh, this is hurting. Have you got any cotton? Good, I'm about to die. Oh shit! I died. Wait, just stay there, I'm coming to get my stuff. Alright, so guys, I died. I'm kind of back at the D token. And I'm naked. This is naked. It's not great considering I had really sexy armor on. Oh god, I'm lagging a little bit. Like, really mad? No, I don't know where I'm going, so just don't do anything right now, just stay there. Who? Are you fighting the troll? I hear someone going, ugh. Could you come back to the token? Because I have no idea where you are. Like, I only just joined this, so I don't know what's going on. Oh shit, okay. Let me... Oh no, just let me wait for my compass to settle, so I can see where I am. And I shall do that. You're gonna kill... Oh, that's cool. I guess. How did he die? You've gone all rustly again. Yep, you're good. I know. Oh, why did they make this place so confusing? I know partially where I've got to go. I'm just not sure how to get there. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Nearly ended up in lava. Let's just like go this way until I hit the wall and then I can work out how to... Oh, you've gone really... really rustly, dude. 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 Okay, I don't hear you. Oh, who's a pretty hell horse? Yeah, I'm not going that way. Still don't hear you and it's rustly. Okay, so I know exactly where you are now. I'm coming up. It's on D, isn't it? Which means you can't. When did I die? Oh, there you are, I see you. You want it? So where's the body? Died over here getting back to the door. Oh, there I am, I'm right by the door, look at me. So everybody, that's my corpse. I'm looking at my corpse. I know, I made it for my girlfriend. Yep. And remember that if I really want to, I could just attack you. I don't have to bother asking you. I've done that before. My mate couldn't find me anywhere, and it was getting really, really annoying. I was like, I'm right there. He was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. So I brought out my short bow and shot him in the head. And I became Jane Callum's most wanted. I had every guard after me. All the players were being sent my name saying, look, I'm a murderer and a thief, and I need to be destroyed. Yeah, but only the Hots. Hots deserve to die. They're the bad guys. Mulrahan, I'm not quite sure, because I never actually run into any of them yet. They're pretty quiet people. I definitely think it's like cigarette time, because, I mean, I just died. Would it be wrong to have a funeral for myself and a 10-head funeral? We could. Can I bury me? I could butcher myself. And just so you know, I know how bad trolls are, because I was kicking one's ass the other day, an old one. I got him down to hurt, and then suddenly loads of damage started happening, and I had no idea why. And I turned around and two of his mates were behind me. Yeah, so what time is it? I'm thinking, when it gets lighter we should go on a hunt, because there's some good hunts around here. And if you dodge the trolls... First I'm going to meditate, I think, because I haven't meditated yet today. I think it might be winter in Wurm. I lost a lot of skills in that death. I've lost fighting, decreased by 0.250. Body strength decreased by 0.0100, swords by 0.0250, Cooking I don't really care about. Hatchet, pickaxe, nah, and short sword, which I'm barely bothered about. I mean, I always go two-handed. My strength's getting good though, because I fought Arctic the other day. He was in his full plate armour, high quality steel plate armour. He took his weapons off, so he'd just be punching me so he'd do no damage, like. And I just started hitting him, and I got quite some deadly attacks in. I would have killed him in about 10 hits. My fight skill is 4.68, but I got my body strength up, I'm getting that up, so... Well, I was... Till you said it'd be a good idea to attack the troll. That's a good point, we need some cotton. Just in case, you know. So, yeah, when it gets lighter, we shall be going on a hunt. We're not going to attack trolls anymore, because that's kind of a bad idea. Yo, come in.
You want to take him?
I had Subway today, didn't I?
You full, yeah?
Ooh. What are you guys having?
I'm not having a lot, but I mean, we'll show that video.
Okie dokie, dude. I don't know, you could probably pick me up. I don't know, 'cause my taste is going.
Well, we're doing cooked dinner tomorrow, so do you want to not have much today and then you'll eat tomorrow?
Yeah,
That's good, then I'll just get Chinese. Do you want Chinese curry?
That's like, don't be asking me questions, because you know how I get. Maybe?
So I'll just get one, and if you fancy it, it's there.
Okie dokie.
Alright?
Okay guys, so, I'm just going to roll up a cigarette. Regnum's gone to get cotton. Cotton's basically heals you when you're damaged. If we look at the character screen, this is me, this is all the equipable slots. I actually made myself, this is kind of cool, made myself a bracelet for my girlfriend's name on it, because basically in medieval times, very, like, you know, warriors, when they went off to battle, soldiers, they'd wear a bracelet on their right wrist with their love's name on it. And I don't know, it was kind of romantic. I'm a romantic fool, so I had to create one on this. So I went ahead and did that. Fortunately, it's a choice of armour or that, which I create, so it's at my inventory right now. But it's kind of cool because I lose it if I die, so it gives me great pleasure not to die. And if I do die, I have to get my body back quick. Click this one. Skeleton. When you get damaged, damage is kind of really deep. You go from everything to bruises, cuts, deep cuts, holes, broken bones, fractures. It's got a level of severity, so like a light bruise will heal, light cut will heal. The mayor asked me if I wanted to duel, so I was like, yeah, let's duel. Hit me with a maul in the chest, broke all my ribs, punctured my lungs, and splintered my shoulder with all the bones sticking out the back, which is quite in-depth injury. And yeah, you've got dogs on you, you like to make healing pads. Cotton just wipes up the blood. That's good for bruises or cuts, it's not going to do broken bones or anything. Broken bones, you've got to go out and forage for herbs and kill animals and get stuff off of animals, and then you can make potions, and then you can cover it up on bandages, and then wrap the bandages around, so it's like really in-depth. It's kind of fun. I like it. I like the medicine in it, but it can be really difficult sometimes. The whole thing about Wurm is super realistic, and it can get somewhat annoying at times. It can get a little bit boring, but there's a lot to do. you don't know much about my character, I'm training to be a warrior. Mostly archery, but I've got to get my swords up as well into the hunt. Archery's good and all, but what happens when the enemy's close? Then what? So, if you want to talk in chat or anything, I'm going to be looking at Twitch, so it's like this. Any questions about what I've just asked, because I'd love it if you guys can play. For those of you new to us, our Let's Plays are all streamed live, so we don't pre-record them and put them on YouTube. This is our first video, but every video you watch is going to be live streamed over Twitch, and we will be giving details out when we stream them, so you can watch us live. Which is really good. Don't know if you can hear my mate though, I apologise for that. Not that you'd want to hear him much. He's probably listening to me right now. So, let's see, so basically right now my job is, these rose bushes over here, we want to flatten this area and build on it. Not entirely sure what's going here, but it's covered in rose bushes, and if you walk through them you get cuts, bruises from the thorns, and they grow like wildfire. You have one, you come down about a week later, your field's covered in them, so they're like weeds, you want to get rid of them fast. So not only have I got to trim them all back on both sides, I've got to find every single last one on this island of ours. Or in the area. I'm not going over the entire bloody map, that would be lethal. But yeah, go as far back as we can with them, put a wall round, stop them growing. Bob, you young? Alright, my mate's back, cool. So, you should get some cotton. We got to gain their trust, that's why. Oh, what do you mean a pot? It's what a pot to kill people? No, they're gaining, we've got to gain. No, they don't want to accept us into everything, so we could be spies or we could be thieves. Plus, Drake probably told them a few things about our leaving. I spoke to an admin the other day. I reported her to an admin because I just didn't like what she was saying. And he said he's actually warning her because he's kind of a nice guy. I spoke to him before. He's one of the ones that asked me if I'd put in an application to be a tester for them. Yeah, Enki. So I was speaking to him, so he's going to have a word with her. And I mentioned the boat. He's like, yeah, well, first off, he's the head game master, so it's not the kind of questions I want to be asking him. Didn't say we stole it, I said, what if we stole it? He's like, he's the head game master, so I probably shouldn't be asking those questions. And two, they don't take no notice anymore, so we're in the clear. It is still technically against the rules, but it happens so much, they just come to the conclusion that if you can't be bothered to lock your boat, then it deserves to get stolen. So, yeah. And I think she's got a reputation for pissing people off. It was in a Lines chat or something that, she's like one of those, if you want a real game, if you want to see the hardcore of Wurm, you've got to go over and talk to her, because she will get pissed off at you almost instantly, and your world will come crashing down. Though you haven't seen Insane until you've seen Black Riders, they're like the next insane thing. Yeah, Called and Summoned. Well, we went to their land and you could see how messed up their land was. Want to do what? You will one day when you're big and strong, you'll be going on raids. Yeah, but that really isn't you. Tempo you? What time is it now? 2:39. In real life it's 11 minutes past 9, so it's kind of cool. I found out also why the stream's kind of like I stream it out and it appears in Twitch like a minute later. There's an option in the broadcaster so that it doesn't give like position away, so if you're like broadcasting say like Call of Duty or something, if your enemy's watching it they can't see where you are now because it doesn't stream it for a minute, so it's live but it's not continuously live, so you know your opponents can't get their upper hand on you. I know it doesn't really matter for Wurm, but hey. Well, yeah. God, I can't wait to do a raid. Let's play raid. That's gonna be awesome. So guys, basically a raid is Epic is set up into 3 kingdoms. Each kingdom's got a home server. In the middle is Elevation, which is another island where all the kingdoms clash. A raid is when you basically get over to the other servers. You can't just change servers. You've got to get a boat and sail across the ocean, and then when you get far enough out you switch servers, and then you discover the new island, which is kind of a cool way of doing it. And basically you sail over to Elevation, and then you go a little bit further on a raid. You go to the home server of the enemies, and then you basically smash up and grief all their hard work, and then steal all their money, which is real money. Basically when you pay upkeep, which is basically like renting land on here, you pay it into the middle, and it's like the token that you saw earlier, and it sits in there until it's needed. Most people will put like 60 silvers, which is about, roughly translate to about 50 euros, or $60 odd. Yeah, 6 months game time. On a raid, you basically go over. My mate said it's $80 US. So yeah, you go over on a raid, go over to their towns, smash up their towns, obliterate everything, kill everybody in it, go to the token, take all the money, and then usually split it up and get a month's premium out of it for everyone that was involved. You know, it's up to you. They dox the silver out between everyone. It's kind of fun. If you survive, yeah. With us being archers though, we'll be able to shoot people from the boat, so as we're coming in, we'll be able to shoot them before we even got to them, which I think is kind of kinky, really. So, how are you going, getting the stuff for this hunt? Oh yeah. I'm not entirely sure if they can hear you. To the one lonely guy we have that's watching, can you hear him? Because it'd be a great help if you could tell us. And then we'll have to wait a minute to find the answer. So this Let's Play is basically me just like walking around. At least I'm telling people about the game, which is kind of cool. I just wanted to do skills. Let's show people the skills. So this is the skills tab. It's kind of a sexy little tab. We have three categories: characteristics, religion, and skills. Characteristics: body strength, body stamina, body control. Body control lets you like ride horses, and decide what mounts you can have. Stamina is this green bar, which is the actions you can take before you need to stop and rest. Body strength is like how hard you hit the rock when you're mining, or how much damage you do in a fight. These train up very, very, very slowly. Next we have mind. Mind logic, that's trained up with stuff like carpentry and toy making. That basically lets you command bigger ships and, you know, be a leader. It's awesome. Mind speed is how fast you can work on stuff, so the timers you see coming up, like when I buried my body, mind speed makes that go faster. Then we have soul. I'm not entirely sure what soul does, but I think it's got something to do with casting magic. It's religion. Yeah, my mate just said it's religion. So next one is religion itself. Favour, faith, alignment. Alignment is how good and bad you are. I'm very good because I'm a good guy. I'm Jane Cullen with the Order of Light. Faith is, of course, how much faith you have in your chosen deity. I don't have one chosen because I'm a badass. That is the word for it. And, dude, what's favour? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just trying to... I don't use religion, so basically I have no idea what favour is. Oh, it's to casting spells. Favour is used by priests and champions in casting spells. That there. Let's close that. Then we have skills. You've got all these. You've got swords. You've got knives. You've got shields. We've got axes. We've got mauls. That's like the bashing kind of moves, not the like young, fit, teenager shopping kind of moves. Which is a shame because I'd love to smack somebody over the edge of a shopping centre. Kind of awesome. Apparently our old mayor beat somebody to death with a tree, which... Dude, if you're going to get hit by a tree, you're definitely dead. I know. I know for a fact, okay, a homeless person had a tree fall on them a couple of weeks ago. There was a big, big hurricane, thunder and lightning and everything, so a homeless guy decides to camp under a tree, which, yeah, isn't the greatest plan. So yeah, you've got carpentry there, bowery, which is making bows, fletching, making arrows, fine carpentry, which is like, you know, carving patterns into shit. Toy making, which is making toys. And shipbuilding, which is building ships. What? Yeah. It's getting lighter out now, so we could go hunting in a minute. So yeah, we got wood cutting here, that's no wood cutting. Mining, digging. Digging's really cool because in Wurm you can terraform the land. Bit of history lesson. Wurm was basically made by two guys, one called Rolf, one called Notch. Upon making Wurm, Notch didn't like it. He said it was like way too hardcore. Nobody would play it. He wanted a game that would be like Wurm, but it would be more like Lego blocks and would be simpler to use. So he left and started Mojang, and a couple of years later we had Minecraft. So this was created by Notch, and it's basically exactly the same as Minecraft, but it's extremely hardcore. Not by a little amount of extreme either. This is like, it's so hardcore. There's nothing as hardcore as this. It's crazy. My mate built a ship about a week ago. He must have spent 2 days straight on it, and just creating a ship is immense. It takes a lot. Let me just get Wikipedia up a second. Oh, that awkward moment when your fiancé is getting all kinky in chat and you're trying to nerd out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get Wikipedia up. I'm just going to show you what shipbuilding components need. Let's random search for boat. So let's go for a small sailing boat. Yep, so let's quickly switch this to... And of course it isn't going to show that, is it? It's going to be complicated. Okay, I'm just going to have to read it to you. Oh no, it's going to break and be evil to me. Oh, I see, so you've got to do it. Sorry guys, we're still kind of new to this, so do excuse us. Okay, it still isn't doing it. Oh well, I'll work on it later. I'm just going to read it to you, because I'd like to have shown it to you, but I guess it isn't going to do that. Okay, description: a small sailing boat that will accommodate up to 5 people. They are very useful as personal ships for normal journeys. They don't have large hulls, but can easily carry smaller items like fish and tools. Small barrels are good for expanding their hold capacity. They can still sustain a speed of about 6 to 8 kilometers an hour in low winds, making them all-round server travel boats. Details: 1 captain, 4 crew, max speed 21 kilometers, hold capacity same as small cart, cannot hold rafts, size 2 tiles by 1. We don't need to go into those details. Okay, so to make one, you need to make 2 oars, 1 mooring rope, 70 pegs, 60 tenons, 61 haul planks, 10 tar, 4 seats, 3 keel sections, 1 triangular sail, 2 cordage rope, 1 small mast, 2 small tackle, 4 belaying pin, and 2 thick ropes. It kind of beats the shit out of Minecraft boats. My mate just alerted us he got everything but the sail, so... Yeah, he started making a sailboat on no skill when he should have probably started with a rowing boat. So, it could have taken him about an hour. It took him much, much longer. Yeah. Westgate? No. You want to go Eastgate if you could. Dude, Eastgate now. I don't know the way from the other end hunting, and I wouldn't really do it, because there's loads of trolls on this island, so I want to go where... Dude, how difficult was it for me getting to this gate just a minute ago? I'll make you a really nice offer. I'll give you my old 2-handed if you just come here. How much cotton have you got? Cool. Well, let me quickly finish these skills while you're coming. So, yeah, digging is terraforming, which is kind of nice. Fire making is lighting fires. Pottery, that's kind of good as well. You can dig clay and then shape the clay with your hand into jars and stuff, and then put them in a kiln and fire them. Very hardcore. Tailoring, which is basically level working and cloth tailoring. We've got masonry, which is stone cutting and like buildings out of stone. We've got smithing, weaponsmithing, armour-smithing, blacksmithing, locksmithing. Oh bloody hell. Metallurgy and jewellery smithing. We got cooking, dairy food making, hot food cooking, baking, butchering and beverages. What a mouthful. As for nature, you've got fishing, gardening, forestry, farming, milking, foraging, botanising, which is like finding herbs, animal taming, animal husbandry, which is animal breeding, meditating and papyrus making, which is paper. Miscellaneous, shovel, rake, saw, pickaxe, hammer, stone chisel, repairing, sickle and scythe. Another mouthful. Alchemy, stuff like making potions and, potions really, making cloths, healing covers and stuff. Toys, toys is usually made for, you offer them to the gods because they're finely crafted. They're considered great, gifts. Fighting, weaponless, aggressive, defensive, normal, taunting and shield bashing. My mate likes to taunt animals so they do more damage to me. Yes, you do. Yeah, it's not great. Healing, which is healing. Clubs. Religion, which I'm not really a part of. And you've got preaching, prayer, channeling, exorcism and artifacts. Got your hammers, thieving, which is stealing, lockpicking and traps. War machines, which is catapult building. Archery, short bow, medium bow, long bow. Pole arms, which is, like halberds, staffs, spears. Tracking, paving, prospecting, which prospecting, you've got the mountains and you can prospect the mountain to find like coal and iron and stuff in it. Coal making, milling, climbing and thatching. Thatching is making like grass roofs. Climbing is like basically climbing up steep cliffs. Did you say you couldn't make it? I doubt I'm going to be any help, really. If you're at the west gate, could you just walk around the outside of the wall? And be very careful when you do it. Yeah, so everybody, cubicle payload, that is, regnum, it's regnum. Comment on anything about my heritage and I'll start singing. I know all the words that I'm a Barbie girl. I know that's sad, but I do, and I will start singing that. Because I'm like Roman. I'm half Roman and half Viking. It's kind of a bad mix. Well, I've got a little bit of Celt in me as well, which is kind of Celt, Roman and Viking. It's like not the greatest things you can have in you. Roman means I'm sophisticated and smart. Viking means I'm aggressive, and Celtic means I'm an effing loon. Loon? A loon. I'm a loon as well, mind you. But I'm not very good Celtic. I don't drink. I'm quite serious. I'm kind of serious. I'm that level of serious where you like just off being like kind of like eccentric, where you're deadly serious but you're batshit crazy at the same time. Well, the Doctor from Doctor Who is basically what most Brits that are crazy are like. Not including Fred West or anything. That's the guy that went on the killing spree. Well, I always thought when my dad was telling me about it, he was speaking about Fred Flintstone. And I could never imagine as a kid Fred Flintstone going on a killing spree. So, he basically had enough with everything. Everybody he got his guns and he just went on a rampage. There's a documentary on him, it's actually kind of worth watching it. He's on his way, guys, and when he does, we're also waiting for it to get a bit lighter out, because I hate hunting in the dark. I can't hardly see in the dark. It's hard to see this game in the dark. So yeah, we're going to go hunting. We're going to walk forward down here, then we're going to go up to the right, and we're going to go across the plains. There's a very good chance we're going to die. What we might do is take the boat, and then when we see creatures come in on the boat, kill them, then you guys can get to see boats in action. But it depends if there's a boat down there, because we have a secret boat cave that I'm not going to be showing you guys today, because it's a secret. And then we have the dock, so if there's a boat in the dock, we'll take it. If there isn't, yeah, we're not going. We won't lose it. Best thing about having a boat is you don't go too far from the boat. And if big baddies come after you, you get in the boat and sail fast. Okay, this one's going out to Aaron there. I've tried adjusting the screen, I'm not entirely sure what's up with it. Basically, if I put it on a higher resolution, it just kind of goes really tiny, and I gotta work on that. I have no idea what's wrong with that. Yeah, next episode's gonna be like way better. I'm looking at the stream now. I've noticed the writing's kind of hard to read, which is always a bonus because none of you are spies. Everybody's a spy, really, in their own little way. I mean, the last place we was living at is, top secret. It's in a top secret location. And the only reason we're surviving now is because... No, it's nowhere near there. And basically, because we fell out with one of the residents, the only reason they're not, they're taking all this... I was telling them that it's being horrible and stuff, and there's nothing they can do to us. The minute they do something to us, we can go over and blab where the location is, and that's it. They're dead. So yeah, it's a good deal, really. By the way, are you definitely coming to us? Because let's have a look. I am using, it's called Open Broadcast software. It's one of the ones recommended by Twitch. I've seen another one that's kind of cool, but it's kind of expensive. It's not expensive, but it's having the money to buy it. It's kind of cheap. But what was that one called? Oh, let me think. I can't think. Yeah, it's like the top one. It does everything. This is really simple, but we'll definitely upgrade, but it depends if we get popular. Well, I'd probably open like a company account on it and register it as a company account. So you could have the password as well, and then you could do a broadcast. Because I really want you to do a Kerbal broadcast. I think it'd be awesome if you did a Let's Play as well on our channel. I'm not sure they can hear you. Aaron, can you hear my mate speaking? Because we're trying to set it up. So my computer's surprisingly handling everything I have open on it. I have Wurm, the timer. I have a movie that I've got paused, Only Fools and Horses, Miami Twice. An old English comedy, it's kind of epic. Steam, Broadcaster, Skype, Internet with loads of tabs. My computer's a good one, but it kind of starts crying and whinging when I think I murdered some of the RAM, or possibly one of the processors, because it only notices 3 of the 4 processors now, and only 2 gig of the 4 gig RAM. Sorry. Yeah, I've got the side open, I've pushed it all down. I have no idea, basically. But yeah, basically I went to university, I did video game testing. I have a degree in software testing. I used to work for a company, a studio called Forsaken Game Studios. They're working on an MMO, a bit like this really, but next generation graphics. And of course, it's got the graphics capabilities from 2016. So I kind of murdered my computer testing it. And God, the testing it probably had the new CryEngine graphics currently. And that isn't even the finalised graphics it'll have, so yeah, I kind of murdered it. I murder computers, but okay, I thought that was you. I'm going to stop stabbing him where you don't want to be stabbed with a sword. Okay. Are you by the west gate? Do you know where you are? I'm going to do a broad thing here. I'm going to turn you up really loud so it's almost hurting my ears and see if they can hear you. Say something. You guys hear him now? God. Of course I won't wait for a minute, but hey. Can I meet you at the token? Let's ask him, what's he called? He's called Big John. Let's not mess with him. He's called Big John. That's not a great name. My dad used to call himself Big John, and for reasons you definitely don't want to know from your dad. I'm English, leave me alone. Oh, trust me, we're worse. And I come from the redneck part of England, okay? Have you ever seen an English redneck, okay? They're not cool like American rednecks. They wear like expensive expensive designer farmer clothing, and they shoot things and blow things up. Yeah, they're like the really posh farmers that sit out in the middle of fields drinking tea and shooting birds. That's an English redneck. They drive expensive 4x4s and yeah, it's like a very stuck up, very like classy kind of redneck. Oh yeah. When I used to go up the country club, it was full of them. It wasn't great. I felt it was kind of awesome because they all thought I was one as well. And I used to go in posh clothing and pretend I was rich and stuff, but that kind of got boring. There's only so many times you can go into a bar and that's like the best champagne there, and realise you're like spending the entire week's paycheck. But it was fun. Yeah. My mate's girlfriend does that. She goes and hangs out at a bar, gets 2 drinks, and then goes and meets him. Do you know how boring of a Let's Play this is? It's just me pacing. Oh yeah, we're going to upload it. We're going to do it in order. Precise order. And dude, the Let's Play is what, like 2 hours long? So this could be like the start of the hunt. Well, I'm explaining the game as oh, I'm sorry guys, I got a cold. It's a horrible, horrible thing. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get the voice to work on here. My best guess is probably to like use TeamSpeak or something, but I'm really not sure. The broadcast software we need for a 3-year license for the deluxe one costs about $20, so it's not that much, but to me it's kind of expensive because I'm on disability. But yeah, dude. Why? Going through the gate. I'm through the gate. What, that weird little funny looking guy coming over the field? You got the title Troll Slayer. I want to be a Troll Slayer. Let's have a look. Oh, I could be a troll. I'm a Troll Slayer. Troll Slayer? Troll Slayer. I do speak to trolls though. Right, I've got cotton by the way. Some random guy just come up to me and gave me cotton. Yeah. Well, if you give me any more, I'm going to be going super slow. Drop what? What's there? Just drop. You can always come back if we need more. I have manners. Yeah, that's a good analogy. Well, it depends what of England you go to. If you go to like Cambridgeshire or Oxfordshire, then yeah, you get like really posh people. Shire. It's pronounced Shire, but I kind of have an awkward moment shouting Shire because it's kind of, I don't know. I've made lots of Americans jealous when they ask where I come from, and I hail from the Devonshires. It kind of makes loads of people get jealous, and it's kind of also a little bit upsetting because Tolkien, the writer of Lord of the Rings, used to holiday when he was a kid in the Devonshires, and it's where he got the idea for the Shire. My county, my Shire, looks just like the Lord of the Rings Shire, and everybody in it are short asses, really hairy, and they just spend all their time getting drunk and eating and farming. So yeah, watch Lord of the Rings, and right at the beginning, that's my town, that's me right there. I'm the odd one out though. I come out really thin, really tall, bright blonde hair, and I'm extremely good with a bow and arrow. I know, my hair did come out really bright blonde. I've got a photo. I'm not going to show the guys here because it's embarrassing, but I'll show you it later of me. When I was a baby, and my mother had me dressed in an English sailor's outfit. I like it because I'm a sailor now. I'm into boats and I've got a sailor's jacket, so it's kind of cute that my mother dressed me like a sailor when I was a baby. But at the same time, I prefer my other one. She's got a picture of me. Well, my dad did this one. Of course, it had to be a man that did this. He's got a picture of me dressed as Winston Churchill because I was bold and fat when I was a baby. So I'm dressed as Winston Churchill in a tuxedo, sat in like a master's leather chair in front of an open fire, with a massive Cuban cigar in my hand and a whiskey in the other hand, laughing, like doing a proper like fat guy laugh. It's awesome. I love the picture. He did it so I'd be embarrassed when I was older, but I'd like be proud to have that as like a profile picture or something. I hoe a boat. 2 boats. So guys, see the the massive boat right there, the huge, sexy, beautiful boat. This mega beast, this beautiful, the Joan Jet, this mega beautiful, sexy boat. This is our boat. Pretty much. I should probably put the stuff in there. I know, so could you do me a favour? Don't touch any of the stuff in the boat. So basically taking all my stuff out and putting it in. If you need to use a tool, take it and use it, but put it back in the boat when you're done. You gone rustling again? Yep. So guys, basically Wurm has a wind system and a weather system and type/weather, and basically you actually have to sail the boats. They're like real sailboats. It's kind of cool. You can't like go against the wind. You've got to go diagonally. Going diagonally away from the wind is better than going straight away from the wind. So there's a huge aged spider there. We're going to stay away from him. There's a rooster. I killed a rooster the other day and it took skill from me. Kind of upset. That was so awkward. I was going around starting on little creatures and I was getting excited because I was like killing dogs and chickens and stuff. And then 3 trolls come up and got their own back on me. And so yeah, food chain basically. I squashed the little creatures, then the troll came up and squashed the little creature. I wasn't too happy. Death to the roosters! Hi-ho! 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 Off to work we go! You've gone rustling again! Rustling! Really rustling! Please sort it! No, I don't hear you. Still don't hear you and rustling. Oh god, he's been talking. Let's have a look. Oh god. Aaron's kind of from Devon. Okay. Does that mean I know you, Aaron? Does that mean you're from like my Facebook or something? Because I'm really scared now. Haha, that's the close. I bet you went to Tesco's and got a chicken and just like jumped up the ground and took a picture. Did you cook it? I would take a savage for someone that kills something, picks up its body and starts feasting. Wait a minute, excuse me? Alright, you can go then. Just watch the shadows. Oh god, Aaron knows me. Okay, so I could ask him who he is, or I could just go to Facebook and type Aaron. Okay, there's 2 A's in Aaron. Okay, we have Aaron Herbert, Aaron Collins. You've gone rustly again. Yeah, you've got to get that connector sorted. guarantee you it's probably the connector, because I had the same... you need to get some headphones, dude. Oh! Okay, I'm going to go through here. Guys, this is set up so when raiders come, they can't get past in their ships. They can spend eight days digging through this if they really want to, or they can attempt to sail through the guard tower and get the crap kicked out of them by the guards. So, do you want to hug the land so we can actually hug instead of just? And you want to go to the other side? That's our land over there, behind us. Before we crash. Yeah, that way. We're going to miss half the land, okay. Hey, okay, I know who the guy is on Twitch, he's my friend. He's kind of a techie with computers as well, so he could probably solve all our issues with trying to get this damn thing to work properly. Like my resolution and trying to make it so people can hear you. I really don't think the broadcasting software likes Skype though. I think I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I mean, it's even going to be, see if the expensive program. Go left, go left, go left. Left. I mean, poor. But yeah, basically, either the new software will have something in it so we can understand each other, or mountain line. Yeah. Or I could get a TeamSpeak server. Just here, get out here. If you go too far, we'll have to drag it out. And I don't want to be doing that if things are after us. Where are you going? You and your items. Probably troll contents of old trolls. Trolls drop quite a bit. Oh, cool. Well, I'm having mountain line for tea. Tea is like it's dinner. So I killed it, and you're still at those items. Yeah, he's all yours. Take it. I gotta go back and heal. I probably would come back to the boat and not bother with that right now. Yeah. Get to the goddamn boat. There's no easy way I can put this. If you die, I'm leaving you. Can they swim? Doesn't matter, they can't, we're in a boat. So we need to get out here and heal, so have you got a mooring anchor on this, or is it just... Right, let's go up the shore some, so matey can get to us. And then we'll heal. Oh, and there's a scorpion coming to say hi. That's all great. And, yeah, basically, you recommend any good broadcasting software? Because it'd be good to get some good stuff. Right, let's heal here. I got some. least I'm getting my skill back up. That's the important thing. Yeah, no you're not. So I have a sword of like 90 odd quality. I doubt you're going to kill me. How many hits did it take for you to take down the mountain lion? The last one. Took me 2 hits. Medium, cut, medium, chest, damage 21. What? Yeah, that will. X-Split, that was the one I was trying to remember. Used to be, yeah, X-Split looks good. It's about $25 for the full upgraded one for like 3 years license, which is kind of cute. But I don't have any money, so. Well, I have money, but I did something stupid today. I decided to get my guitar restringed, and then when I was in there, they noticed that it had been damaged, so it needed repairs as well. So that cost me about $60 today to have it repaired and restringed. Oh, I'm a beast on the guitar. In fact, Aaron has probably heard me play the guitar if he lives near me, because I've played live at the like local nightclub. Yeah. Still, the best redneck ever is my uncle. Dude, we scared bus people to death once. He had some like dynamite things. They're like French bangers, but bigger and louder and more boom. Yeah. And we were setting him off at like 1 in the morning near his mate's flat, because his mate had a stroke a while ago and his mind's all over the place. So there's like nothing like sneaking up to him when he's in his chair, asleep, with Wotsits and potato chips all over his stomach. You let one of these little bastards off, he jumps up, his whiskey goes everywhere, his potato chips fly across the room. It's kind of epic. And yeah, we set one off a few nights ago, and we threw it on the floor outside his flat, and as we threw it down, a bus pulled up over the top of it. And it blew up under the bus as people were getting off, and it sounded like a gun going off, and everybody hit the ground. At which point we were booting it back to his house. We were gone. I put sugar in someone's car once because they pissed me off. You put sugar in the fuel tank, and it sort of makes the petrol go all sticky and gooey and non-flammable. And when they try and start the car, it basically covers the inside of their engine full of sticky, gooey gunk that won't do anything. If you put sugar in it, the only thing you can do is buy a whole new engine and refit a whole new engine, really. You could pay someone to clean it, but it would take a very long time, and you've got to open the entire engine up. It's basically buy a new car type. But you only do it to people you hate, like really hate, like people that really deserve it. There's a law against it. It's like kind of illegal. Here's a way to look at it. It's only illegal if you get caught. Okie dokie. You're walking like the same speed as the boat. Or you were. 13. And walking speed is 10. I'm gonna kick your ass. We technically are. Go on then. Back to the boat. Get in the boat. Actually get to the water, they can't swim. Just get to the water, the boat second. You're in the boat, don't worry. And that, guys, is how to run away like pussies. That is called starting on small defenceless creatures, and then a big badass comes out of nowhere and you run away like cowards. There's carts over there. They're probably from our town, so... Should we go and attack that wildcat? Yeah. Cool. What? Aaron, in what you just replied to me, what was the question again? Because my mind's on. Well, my mind is basically... Oh, the guitar. My mind is basically floating around the whole idea of what's going to creep up on me and try and eat me. Yeah. I don't know if you played Minecraft, but there's a lot more things worse than creepers who creep up on you when you least expect. Like when two trolls come up on us without me knowing it. Or that troll over there that snuck up on us. You, done? Get in the boat, hurry up. Oh dude, if you play Minecraft, you gotta get on this. This is like... Well, I say it's better than Minecraft because it's so hardcore. I mean, it takes you like a week to build a house, a wood house. About 2 weeks a stone one. Pretty much, yeah. Like, to build a house, you've got to mine iron, then put it in a forge, warm it up, heat it, take it out, use a hammer on an anvil to make nails, large nails and small nails, and you've got to go and cut a tree down, then cut up the felled tree into logs, then cut up the logs into planks, and then nail the planks. It's hard work. It takes a lot. And like one wall takes 1 large nails and 20 planks. Oh, there's a love tile. A love tile when you're meditating. So, like, where are we right now? We're to the left of us is west. Like, we could totally go over and show everybody elevation. We could give a hint to it, you know, so this episode's about getting them hooked. Well, if you get out of the boat, you're definitely going to die because you could never swim all the way back there on your stamina. Trust me. So your choice is come to elevation me and definitely survive, or die. See, this is how bad elevation is. It's basically where all the kingdoms clash and there's just huge battles, PvP battles. And I really want to show you guys, because if we come out of the right part, there's a horde of the summoned settlement. And we might be able to get close enough to just show you what the bad guys look like. So yeah, you'll get to see us change servers as well by sailing. Now we're just open sailing, right? So if you guys keep an eye on the event tab, it'll pop up in a sec. If you keep going on this route, you'll leave this server and join the elevation server. I just think that's an awesome touch that you can't join another server unless you sail there. I know they've added portals now, but they added those mainly for if you made a mistake, you can rectify it. But any of you guys interested in playing it? I'll put the link I'll put it in the video description on YouTube. I'm going to put it out over Twitch now. Yeah, we're basically Jen Kellen, and we're on the Serenity server on the Epic cluster. Okay, that's worrying. Look at Alliance chat. Leah is out at sea somewhere. Which, that's the person that we fell out with. We really don't want to bump into her and she's out at sea. And basically the sharks only appear at the server border. So she's somewhere on this strip. Yes, we've gone over. We've gone over to the other server. Which means we're now elevation. There's some serious glitching going on. I don't know what's happening. There we go. So this is basically elevation. Should we head in this direction? Basically, the bright white light is the good guys. That's the altar where you can become a priest and a champion. And later on in the game, you can be called up to the realm of the gods, where you can become a demigod and eventually become a god with superpowers and players that worship you. You can actually be worshipped by other players as a god. Nobody's even become a demigod yet. There's a few champions, but thing about being a priest, when you become a priest, you have to give up loads of your skills. Like you can't be, you can't go combat or anything like that. They're really tame. And then when you become a champion, you go on to permadeath. You die 3 times and they delete your character in your account. Which is kind of epic. If you keep leveling up and survive, then you become demigod when your time's called. And then you have 1 life. If you manage to do the entire quest line without dying, you go up to a god. When you become god, you're immortal. So it's kind of an achievement, but nobody's gotten there yet. It's so hardcore. And then of course the black one, which is hidden by our sail, that is the dark one, the black lighters, which are basically like Satanists. They're like the badass guys. See any settlements yet?
No.
Right, I'm going to roll a cigarette. I think it's cigarette time while we're sailing. Could you keep a close eye on local, please?
So you want me to get out now so I can drive?
Why do you want to drive?
I need to roll a cigarette.
No, we only want to be going in this direction anyway, so it's... I'm just rolling because I might as well roll now. Because you gotta roll it, dude. They see me rolling, hey, I promised I wouldn't sing, didn't I? When my guitar is repaired, I'm gonna play you a song. I don't know. I could play you, I could make your mother happy and sing you, Hallelujah. I don't play that great on the guitar. I know, Bob Sinclair, Love Generation. I know some Queen. The Beatles, I love the Beatles. You gotta love the Beatles, really, though, wouldn't you? Me neither. Yeah, these are, by the look of it, all of the summoned guard towers. They're kind of like very, very bad. You don't want to be going anywhere near them, even as an experienced players. Experienced players don't come here or go near them, because it's a very, very, very bad idea. Because we're nuts. And I want to show the people that if we go near them, if there's players around, yeah, they can shoot us with lightning. That's why I'm keeping an eye on local. The minute we see someone pop into local, I'm running back to Serenity. We can take people to the altar of the free. You're an ass. Scare me to death like that. I'm keeping me on my toes. Seriously, don't shout at someone in local unless there really is, because... Like, do you really want to die and lose loads of skills and all your stuff? What time is it? So, yeah, we'll sail back anymore and call that first episode, I think. Basic way to look at it, Horde of the Summon, their land, which is the bad guys, they basically look a bit like the Nether in Minecraft. And their appearance is like gothic and heavy metal and... You enter Horde of the Summoned. You leave Horde of the Summoned. I'm epic. I'm epic because we're noobs and we're going out here. shall we head back and conclude? Could, but then we'd have to get premium on 2 accounts, and I'm not that rich. Yeah, but do you really want a new account? This game is that hardcore, do you really want a new account? No. I mean, it took me a whole 2 minutes to make these hoods. Do you really want to lose them? Actually, they're not that bad to make, but they have a lot of ingredients. Yeah, give us a spin. So, on our last journey over, I told this guy, he's the greatest guy ever, because not only have we gone to the enemy land and gone to an enemy city, but he's wearing our flag on his chest, bright as day for everybody to see, and that took guts, okay? I'd sneak in, but going out there wearing that so everybody, not even in local, can see you, that's taking it to a whole new level. That takes bravery. Though I did kind of scam him into coming here. I pretended I was crashing, so... He was a noob and I wanted to show him the hardcore lands. Well, yeah. So I was like, oh no, I'm crashing, mate, I'm crashing. And I pulled it off till we went over the sailboard. I was like, yeah, I'm not crashing. I lied. Oh yeah. So what kind of Let's Plays are we going to do in the future then? Another chat while we're sailing back, because I want to do a Kerbal one so we can get that Kerbal multiplayer going. Yeah, those of you who don't know, you can probably Google it, Kerbal Space Program. Basically, the gist of it is it's a smart passions game, and it lets you build your own rocket ship and then test them out and fly to the moon and stuff. Yeah, he's only saying that because when I first played it, I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah. Well, a lot of people have told me it's a smart passions game, which is... I take that as a compliment when they go, oh, I can't play this, it's a smart passions game. And I'm like, yeah, I flew to the moon. Yeah, I'm smart. The only thing I'm not really proud of is I wasn't watching when I was building my lander. I was paying no attention. And I landed on the moon, turned my lights on, put my solar panels extended, and there is now a giant Nazi swastika on the moon, which I wanted to destroy it, but it was so nice and it took me ages to get there. It was kind of like, just, it's small, nobody will notice. I honest to God didn't realise until I was coming into my descent to the moon, and I was running out of battery, so I opened them all up, and I was like, oh Jesus, no I didn't. I have actually rectified it, I broke 2 of them off. I know that's kind of a lousy way of doing it, but hey. Unicorn! Like, some guy asked me how the hell I got to the village when I first joined. I was like, I rode in here on my magic unicorn. And they were like, yeah, that's not impressive on this game. No, I wished I could. I'd love to ride into somewhere all badass on a unicorn. That would just Screw riding a dragon. That would be badass to me. Okay, who would someone fear? A guy riding a dragon or a guy riding a little unicorn? Well, that's why I'm using the mic on this.
You're shouting.
I'm not shouting.
Yeah, oi, you are.
I know I'm not shouting.
Yes.
Trust me, you won't hear it.
No.
You never hear it when you're in there. I know how you hear it. You stand outside the door with your ear to the door. That's how you hear. You always do that. The amount of times I've turned music up really loud when she's in bed, she never even notices. And she's got a boyfriend around. I doubt they're sleeping. Don't worry, we're kind of like... I'm crazy. I'm English, leave me alone. So yeah, games, we've got Kerbal now. I'm thinking a Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Sim 2, let's play, that'd be kind of cool. No. There is actually a multiplayer one they brought out, free of charge to... It's called Euro Truck Simulator 2 Online. I was invited to the beta. It's not that great, mind you. It's basically exactly the same, except there's live updates telling you what your friends are doing. It's not really that multiplayer, to be honest with you, but... So I'm like out of water. I need to have a drink when I get back. We're going at quite some speed here. We have got... Where are we? We are on the right... Yeah, we're on... I'll say that awkward moment where we find out we're going to the wrong island. Because I've done that. It's almost as bad as the time I was playing that ship simulator and crashed into a country. Like our whole country just come out of nowhere. Boat simulator. I got one, it's awesome. I think my favourite mission was playing as Greenpeace, shooting people off the ships with a water cannon. That was kind of fun. Some guys were dumping barrels of oil in the ocean, and you played as Greenpeace, and you had to rush the Greenpeace boat out and shoot people off the deck with a... I actually didn't know, I watched a video, they actually do that in real life. They'll go out with a water cannon, a high pressure one, and they just shoot people who are being illegal and threatening nature. Like, they don't just fight back on nature's behalf, they kick ass. Yeah guys, so we're going to end up here, we're going to pull in, we're going to say our goodbyes, we'll do that in a sec, hold on, let's pull in. So what, we're going to do some Kerbal, some Euro Truck. Yeah, I've got to do a Euro Truck one. Well, yeah, I'll do that one, but... Yeah, we're going to go for simulation and unusual games. Like, I'm sure, Aaron, you haven't heard of one. Yep, I remember. What? So let me do this. momentarily, so you can watch it again. And, well yeah, if you feel like it. Maybe Aaron didn't join us till like the last minute, so maybe we see at the beginning. But yeah, I'm going to upload this. We're going to do plenty more of Let's Plays. Not sure what we'll do with Wurm. I will think of some cool things to do. Right now, there's not a lot to do, but it'll get more interesting. I'm going to bring you some Let's Plays over the next couple of days. Probably a Kerbal one. I'll do a single player Kerbal one to do the basics, and then I'll boot him on and we'll do a multiplayer one sometime. So yeah, check out all the rest of the videos we'll be uploading. Remember, all of our Let's Plays will be live on Twitch, so you can always join us and join us in the game. This concludes this video. Everybody take care, and we'll speak to you guys later.